Good Friday afternoon to you. Stephen Jones, Superintendent Little Falls Community Schools, with a vital announcement. Little Falls Community Schools will be transitioning to distance learning from preschool through grade 12, effective Monday, November 23rd. Friday, November 20th, so a week from today, will be a transition day for staff and no school for students. Again, Friday, November 20th, a week from today, no school for students. Distance learning beginning Monday, November 23rd at the secondary level, so middle school and high school, will remain in effect through the end of the first semester. That is January 21st, the end of the first semester. Distance learning at the preschool and elementary levels will remain in effect through January 8th. Again, preschool and elementary distance learning effective through January 8th. It will be reassessed at that point to determine if it's safe enough to come back with our preschool and elementary students, but secondary for certain will be in distance learning through the end of semester 1, January 21st. Preschool, which was originally scheduled to come out of distance learning next week on Wednesday, will stay in distance learning. So preschool will be in distance learning from now through January 8th. Obviously, a really tough announcement to make, but probably no surprise. As you've been listening and understanding the data that schools use to determine learning models, certainly there is concern for what's been happening in terms of our COVID numbers. In addition, there's really three areas that caused us enough concern at Little Falls Community Schools to make this step. First and foremost, the numbers, the health of our students and staff and community members, based off the continued increase of the COVID numbers in Morrison County, in Region 5, in the state of Minnesota, and even across the nation, continues unabated. The state of Minnesota has had record numbers for most of the past 10 days, as well as record hospitalizations. More and more people are being tested, yes, but the positivity rate continues to increase as well. And so our numbers here in Morrison County continue to expand. And locally here in the school district, we're seeing more and more students and staff impacted negatively by the coronavirus, whether they catch it themselves or because of testing protocols or mandatory quarantines. We're just seeing more and more people impacted by it. Secondly, from our standpoint, staffing. As I just said, more and more people are being impacted by it. That includes staff. Every day we are having a heck of a time trying to figure out how we're going to staff our schools. That is becoming an onerous task in and of itself. And quite frankly, as we scramble there, we're worried about the safety and health of our students and our staff in trying to really plug in gaps and holes throughout the course of a normal day. And that is happening every single day. And unfortunately, we don't see any respite in sight. Third, as you well know, we are approaching the traditional end of the year holiday season. The Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's Day triumvirate really poses some concerns. Epidemiologists and medical personnel throughout Minnesota and the nation are really putting out major warnings about the impact that the coronavirus will have as families and friends gather over the holidays. At the school district level, we are very, very concerned about that and what that will mean if we are running in-person or hybrid model schools. So those three areas, honestly, the health and safety of our students, the availability of staffing and the health of our staff, as well as the impending problems that the holidays may present in terms of the spread of coronavirus, really lead us to this announcement today, that Little Falls Community Schools will be entering distance learning pre-K through grade 12, effective Monday, November 23rd. Again, at the secondary level, middle school and high school will remain in distance learning through the end of the first semester, January 21st. At the preschool and elementary level, distance learning will be in effect at least through January 8th, again beginning on Monday, November 23rd. And again, Friday, November 20th is a transition day. There will be no school for students on Friday, November 20th. Again, we will be providing Tier 1 childcare for our essential workers. Contact Community Services at 632-7900 for information about that. If you in the past have taken advantage of our free breakfast and lunch programs during the distance learning period, unless you let us know otherwise, we will assume that you are going to be doing that again. If you have not and you would like to get involved with our free breakfast and lunch program, please contact either food service or our transportation director, Michelle Carl at 632-2029, or food service director, Mary Bartlett at 632-2030. Lots of schools are confronting exactly what we're dealing with today. I ask that you understand where we're at. We're doing it for the health and safety of our community, of our students, of our staff. And my hope is that you understand the seriousness of what we're dealing with right here. As I said, over the last few weeks, we have seen an inordinate number of people locally contacting the coronavirus, and it's really beginning to have an impact on how we can operate a school system in a safe and healthy environment. My email, if you're interested in connecting with me, sjones@lfalls.k12.mn.us. My cell phone number, my office number, 632-2001. I wish you a safe and blessed weekend. Thank you.